Lagos was alive with the sound of Christmas carols, the bustling markets teeming with activity as vendors hawked their wares. The air was filled with the scent of roasted corn and fried akara. Everywhere, bright lights twinkled, and the joy of the festive season seemed to touch everyone. Everyone, except for Chioma. Chioma had no time for carols or decorations. She had spent the last decade clawing her way to the top of Lagos' cutthroat business world. A renowned trader in Baligan Market, Chioma was known for her sharp bargaining skills and relentless pursuit of wealth. But her success came at a price: her relationship with her only daughter, Ezinne. Ezinne, at 10 years old, was a vibrant and cheerful girl. She loved Christmas and often begged her mother to spend more time with her, but Chioma dismissed her pleas as childish distractions. One evening, as Chioma closed her shop, she was approached by an old woman with a hunched back and piercing eyes. "Chioma, my child," the woman greeted her in Igbo. "You are a woman of great ambition. But you could be more richer, more powerful, and untouchable." Chioma regarded the woman with suspicion. "Who are you, and what do you want?" "I am Madam Adiku," the woman said with a sly smile. "I have helped many women like you. Women who want it all and are not afraid to do what is necessary to get it." Chioma was intrigued but cautious. "What are you offering?" Adiku leaned closer, her voice a whisper. "On Christmas Day, give your daughter this gift." She handed Chioma a beautifully wrapped box. "Inside is a doll, but it is more than a toy. It will grant you endless wealth and power. All you need to do is let her keep it close." Chioma hesitated. "And what is the cost?" Adiku chuckled, a sound that sent shivers down Chioma's spine. "Nothing you will miss, only the innocence of a child. Think about it." Chioma watched as Adiku disappeared into the crowd, her words echoing in her mind. That night, Chioma sat in her lavish home, staring at the gift. The promise of wealth tempted her, but she felt a pang of guilt when she thought of Ezinne's bright smile. Ezinne woke up early on Christmas morning, her excitement palpable. She ran to her mother's room, hoping for the usual small gifts and words of love. Instead, Chioma handed her the beautifully wrapped box. "Merry Christmas, Ezinne," Chioma said, forcing a smile. Ezinne tore open the package to reveal a porcelain doll with deep brown eyes and curly hair. "Oh, Mama, she's beautiful." "What's her name?" "You can name her whatever you like," Chioma said, avoiding her daughter's gaze. "I'll call her Chinyere, God's gift," Ezinne declared, hugging the doll tightly. For the rest of the day, Ezinne carried Chinyere everywhere. She introduced the doll to her friends, who admired it enviously. But as night fell, strange things began to happen. Ezinne dreamed of dark forests and shadowy figures calling her name. She woke up drenched in sweat, Chinyere's unblinking eyes staring at her from the bedside table. Over the next few days, Ezinne grew weaker. She often felt tired, even after long hours of sleep. Her laughter, once infectious, was replaced by a quiet sadness. Meanwhile, Chioma noticed something odd about herself. Her skin glowed, her business deals flourished, and she felt more confident than ever. At first, Chioma dismissed her daughter's condition as a seasonal illness, but when Ezinne began hearing whispers from the doll, she grew alarmed. "Mama," Ezinne said one evening, clutching the doll tightly. "Chinyere talks to me at night. She says strange things." Chioma froze. "What kind of things?" "She says I belong to her," Ezinne whispered. "She says she's here to take care of me forever." Chioma's heart sank, but she brushed it off. "It's just your imagination, my dear. Dolls can't talk." But deep down, Chioma knew the truth. Desperate, Ezinne confided in Mama Nechi, an elderly herbalist who was loved and respected in their neighborhood. Mama Nkechi listened carefully as Ezinne described the doll's behavior. "Child, that doll is no ordinary toy," Mama Nkechi said. it is a vessel for dark spirits. Someone must have given it to you with evil intentions. Ezin's eyes filled with tears. Mama Nkechi, what can I do? I don't want to lose my soul. The herbalist handed Ezin a small pouch filled with protective herbs and instructed her to bring the doll to her hut at midnight. We will perform a ritual to break the curse, she said. Ezin agreed, but fear gripped her heart. What would happen if her mother found out? At midnight, Ezin sneaked out of the house with the doll. She arrived at Mama Nkechi's hut, where the herbalist had prepared a circle of salt and burning candles. Place the doll in the center, Mama Nkechi instructed. As Ezin obeyed, the doll's eyes began to glow red, and a low, guttural laugh echoed through the room. The air grew cold, and the candles flickered. Child, whatever happens, do not step outside the circle, Mama Nkechi warned. As the herbalist chanted prayers, the doll began to levitate, its porcelain skin cracking to reveal a dark, writhing entity within. The spirit screeched and lunged toward Ezin, but the protective circle held it back. Just then, Chioma burst into the hut, her face pale with fear. What are you doing to my daughter? She demanded. Mama, you gave me this cursed doll. Ezin cried. Why would you do this to me? Chioma fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. I didn't know it would hurt you. I just wanted to protect our future. The spirit, enraged by the confrontation, grew stronger. It roared, shaking the hut's walls. Mama Nkechi shouted for Chioma to join the circle and pray. Chioma hesitated, but seeing her daughter's terrified face, she stepped into the circle. Together, they recited prayers, their voices growing louder with each verse. The spirit thrashed wildly, its power waning. With a final, ear-splitting scream, the spirit exploded into a cloud of ash, and the doll crumbled to the ground. Chioma held Ezin tightly, sobbing. I'm so sorry, my child. I let my greed blind me to what truly matters. Ezin, though shaken, forgave her mother. Mama, all I ever wanted was your love. Chioma vowed to change her ways. She donated her wealth to help the less fortunate and dedicated herself to rebuilding her relationship with her daughter. That Christmas, as they attended church together, Chioma realized the true meaning of the season: love, family, and redemption.